Stop it with that face. Come on, smile for me, gorgeous. There it is. Now, sit down. There's a blanket between you and the grass. No bugs are going to climb on you, I promise. And if any do, I will show them who's boss. Still with the face, babe. Come on, loosen up. Shake out your arms and legs. There's nothing here to be stressed over. Excellent. Shoulders next. Give them a wiggle. They're practically up by your ears. I feel tense just looking at you. Let those fall down. You didn't realize how tense they were, did you? Now, lay here with me. We set aside today to relax, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're in a beautiful park, the streets are quiet, and the sun's out. There's a breeze, and it's not as blisteringly hot as it was last week. You can't make better weather than this. It would be foolish not to take advantage of it. Come on, babe. Please, relax with me. I know you've been pent up recently, but you have to make the effort to let go of all that. Forget all the bad stuff and just lay down with me. We'll both close our eyes and bask in the sun. Or we can find shapes in the clouds if you want. Or we can argue about which ice cream flavor is the best. Of course, ice cream is an important topic for discussion. We can't come out here and not go get ice cream. The shop is right across the road, and you know I love their honey ice cream. You also know it's the best flavor they have, so you have to get some too. I don't want to hear any talk about this chocolate chunk nonsense. Honey all the way. Baby, what do you mean? You have too much to do to sit with me? We drove all the way out here, and now you're remembering this. I don't buy it. You've been working so hard all week, and we had this planned in advance. Just let it all go. I don't believe it. You're making excuses. Stop holding on to all that shit you have in your head. There's nothing you can do about work right now. Nothing you can do about any of the family or friend stuff. Concentrate on yourself. You're your number one priority. Let it all fall away and sit down on this blanket with me. You know you want to. Just give in. Stop holding on to the negative. There we go. Good job. Feeling better already? Perfect. Wiggle around and get cozy. We can even cuddle for a bit if you want. There's no one around to give us weird looks. Alright, now close your eyes and just take a moment to breathe. Do it again, babe. One more time. Deeper and longer this time. Really, let it all out. Breathe out anything that casts a shadow on your heart. Much better. You look more relaxed already. Do you want to talk about why you've been off lately? I mean, you've seemed more on edge than normal. I think you're stressed out or anxious. I don't want to assume, but I know something's happening. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Well, let's just forget about all of it. You can do that, right? For a couple hours tops. We'll shake all the thoughts out that aren't good and wholesome, and by the time I'm done with you, your gorgeous noggin is going to be filled with nothing but kittens and happiness. Sure, I'm cheesy, but you smiled, didn't you? So I succeeded in my mission. I love seeing your smile. It really hurts me to see you so stressed out because, well, I can just tell you that despite everything going on right now, this year has been the best one yet. I think even though we've just had challenges, I refuse to let those overshadow the good parts. We've spent more time together than ever, which makes me extremely happy. We got to do so many fun things. We played all kinds of new games, spent long weekends all snuggled up in bed, and I at least tried to make you dinner that one time. I failed, but I made an attempt. At least. All of that was good, right? Exactly. It was all amazing. It's something I have to work on too, reminding myself of all of the positive things that have happened recently. It's so easy to get caught up in the bad, but wonderful things happen too, sneaking in between those dark spots. Life is like black polka dots on white, not white dots on black, you know? Most of the times, things are good. You just have to remember to look at the white spaces in between. Okay, I admit, maybe that was a shit metaphor, but I still like it. It's your turn now. Tell me one positive thing that happened this month. Just one. See? It's not all doom and gloom and stress. Good things still happen. Like, last I checked, the wild tiger population was increasing. That's pretty cool. There have been some excellent movies so far this year, and more to come still. The Olympics were so amazing this year. Remember the Norwegian curling team's pants? And all those half pipes? That was all crazy. Makes you remember all of the incredible things humans are capable of. Reforestation is catching on. A lot of countries are planting more trees than ever. In all reality, the world is a pretty cool place to be right now. It's just hard to remember sometimes. I'm not saying that it's all rainbows and sunshine, but there's a lot of good going on right now, too. Plus, well, you have me, I have you. We have our friends and our families. We have strangers who smile at us. Plus, I have it on good authority that puppies and kittens are cuter now than ever, with their tiny little toe beans and small voices. They're so cute, just like you. No arguing. You're amazing. I'm amazing. The world is good, and today is a gorgeous day. This is perfect. I couldn't put together a better day if I tried. I've always told you that you're more amazing than I could imagine, and that is still just as true today as when I first told you. Having you here in this sunny place fills my soul up with light. I look at you and I'm reminded of mountains. Majestic, strong mountains that are sometimes battered by wind and storm, but at the end, they're all still just as beautiful as before. Yeah, I know, another weird metaphor. What would you like me to compare you to? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. No to Shakespeare, then? Does that make roses off limits? I can't tell you that your skin is as soft as petals and your cheeks are rosy soft. No? Well, whatever you want to be, that's exactly what you should be. But if it was up to me, you'd be some kind of royalty, maybe. well liked and respected, and not a want in the world. Or maybe something quiet and soft like a forest nymph in a meadow. Alright, okay. I'll stop with all the cheese. You go again. Tell me another good thing. I want to hear it all. Just pick any good thing from whenever. I want to hear it. See? Another wonderful thing. Promise me something. I just want you to think of these things anytime you're feeling stressed or down or whatever. Anytime you need to pick me up, think of me. Think of how far we've come along. We've gotten as old as we are through sheer stubbornness and a willingness to keep going. And that same grit and determination and the goodwill of the universe will carry us for years to come. Each of those years will bring new challenges, but they'll have moments just like this too. Moments we can look back on and enjoy. I want every year to have as many of these moments as possible. Peaceful and quiet and happy. It'll happen too, I can feel it. We'll make it happen together. Anytime you're feeling down, or I am, we'll just come right back here, lay on a blanket in the grass, and remind ourselves why life is so great. Of all the little things that make life interesting and strange and wonderful. Now, I'll stop pushing you. We're gonna really while the day away. I want to find shapes in the clouds. I haven't done that in ages. And then, after that, we're going for ice cream. You go first. What do you see?